Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. My name is Akib, and in this video I would like to show you an automation technique which will let you connect Sendinblue application with Google Calendars. So this automation that we are about to set up will allow you to add invitees in an event in Google Calendar application directly and automatically from Sendinblue. Yes guys, this can happen. Let me show you how it's going to work. So this will be the flow of automation. Here, as and when you'll add a contact in a list in Sendinblue application, the same contact will be added as an invitee in an event in Google Calendar automatically. So here you don't have to manually copy paste the data of the contacts from Sendinblue and add them one by one in Google Calendar. So it will surely save your precious time and manual efforts, and it will improve your productivity. And to make this happen, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this whole automation is that you will not require any coding skills or programming knowledge. So anyone can set up this automation very easily. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account. And to log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this, you can use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and it will provide you 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay, so after setting up your account, you can easily log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here like this. And on this page guys, you have to start working by creating a workflow of automation. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button, and here you can give a suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So guys, I have given the name to this workflow as add invitees in Google Calendar events from Sendinblue. Okay, now you can click here on this create button and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. And on this page guys, you will find these two things. First, the trigger and the action. So this automation is going to work on these two things. So the trigger is the happening of that event which is going to trigger this workflow. Okay. So here it is saying when this happens, okay, and the action is the response towards the trigger. So it is so whenever the trigger happens and the workflow starts, the action will make Pabbly Connect perform any action. So it is saying do this. All right, as in our use case, the trigger would be addition of a contact in Sendinblue application, and the response towards that trigger would be to add that same contact in as an invitee in Google Calendar's event. Okay. So first of all, you have to set up this trigger here. So from this choose app field, choose your trigger application, which is Sendinblue in our case. Select Sendinblue. This is it, select it. Then you have to select the trigger event. So the trigger event would be new contact added in a list, this one. Select this one. And it will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this URL, we are going to make the connection with Sendinblue, and after that we are going to fetch the details of a contact here in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you can follow these instructions written here. Let me show you how you can make this connection. First of all, just copy this webhook URL from here, then reach the dashboard of Sendinblue application like this. So here, so Sendinblue is a transactional email marketing service. Okay, so here you can have the lists of the contacts to whom you want to send transactional emails, and here in this contacts section, click on this settings on the left hand side. Okay, and under this contact settings, click on webhooks option. Here you have to add a new webhook by clicking on this button, add a new webhook, and here in this URL to post to, you have to paste the webhook URL that you have copied from your workflow like this. Just paste it here like this, and then select this, check this box here when a contact is added to a list. Check this box here, then click on add. Okay, so you can see a new webhook is added here successfully. Now here you can see, as you have copied this webhook URL here, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. So this means now you have to perform a test submission. This means now you have to add a test contact in Sendinblue application, and we are going to fetch the data of that contact here in Pabbly Connect. Let me show you. So I'm going to my contact section, and here I am going to add a contact by clicking on this add a contact button. Okay, so you have to fill all these things. So let me fill the email address, and the last name is Parker. The first name is Peter, and he lives in, let's say, uh, Russian Federation. Okay, and you can have the add the phone number or all the things if you have. Right now I am just filling these things only, and I'm going to click on save and close. Okay, please select a list to add subscribe. Also, you have to select a list here. So you can see here I have all these lists created in Sendinblue. So you can select the list in which you want to add this person. So let me see the list. Okay, so I'm going to add this person here, let's say in this list, new contact submission list. Okay, then click on save and close, and this person got added. Peter Parker, you can see, is here. Right now, let's see in Pabbly Connect if we got the data, and here you can see in this respond received section we got this person here. Okay, here you can see the email and list addition, and this is how you can receive the contact. Now I want to add this person in an event that I have created in Google Calendar application. So let me show you my Google Calendar, and here is a event that I have added in this calendar. The name of the event is Annual General Meeting. So now I want to add this contact as an invitee in Google Calendar here. So you can see I have already 4 guests added here, or invitees added here, and I want to invite this person also in this event. For that to happen, uh, you have to connect your Google Calendar application here in Pabbly Connect's workflow in this actions tab. But guys, when you add Google Calendar here directly and you add a contact, what will happen? It will remove all the previous contacts that you have added here in your event. Okay, so we want to ensure that none of the contacts got removed, and you will add a new contact also. For that to happen, you have to apply Google Calendar first. Here you have to connect Google Calendar here. So search for Google Calendar in this actions tab. This is Google Calendar, and then we'll fetch the details of the invitees previously or already added in the calendars event. Okay, so for that to happen, you have to select the action event as get event, this one. So it will retrieve the details of an existing event. Click on connect here, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Google Calendar. And from this window you have to select the Google account by which you are accessing the Google Calendar application. Select the account, give the required additional access, just click on continue, and you'll be connected with your Google Calendar like this. Okay, and here from this calendar section you have to select your calendar. So here you can see I have these calendars created here, and I'm using this my calendar. Okay, so you have to select my calendar from here. So guys, you will find the events names here in this list. Okay, so from here only you can select the meeting, which is the event, which is this annual general meeting AGM. Okay, this one. Now click here on save and send test. Before clicking on save and send test request, just toggle this simple response button to off. Why we are doing this, I'll tell you. Just toggle this simple response button to off, then click on save and send test request. And here you will receive the details of the event like this. Okay, and here when you scroll down, you will find a label here which is the attendees label, and under this attendees label you will find the details of the guests or the attendees like this in the string of array or array of data format. So by toggling this simple response button to off, we got this data in this format. Now I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly which is called line itemizer, which by which I'm going to create a line item label out of this data. Okay, let me show you how. So I have clicked on plus icon, and another action step is here, and from here I'm going to choose data transformer by Pabbly. data transformer, and in the action event use line itemizer to convert line items into a comma separated text or values. So I'm going to convert this array of data into comma separated values with the help of line itemizer. Okay, click on connect here, and here it is asking line item array. So here I am going to map this array of data in this attendees label. So to map it here, you just have to click here and it will show you all the previous steps. And from this second step, in the get event step, you will find the array of data of the attendees. Here it is, the attendees label, map it. Then click on save and send test request, and you will get the response status. Here you will receive the data in this comma separated values. You can see we got the email IDs of the attendees separated by commas, right? So why we have done this? Because when you directly add a invitee in Google Calendar, the previous invitees will be removed. So for that not to happen, we just got the details of already invited guest here. Now I am going to add one more invitee in this list. For that to happen, you have to connect Google Calendar again in this action step. So click on this plus icon, and from another action step, search for Google Calendar again. This is Google Calendar. Select the action event now as add a guest to an event. So you will find this option here, add guest to an event. Click on connect. Now from here, select existing connection only because we have already connected with our calendar. Just click on save and you will be connected again. And from here, select your calendar. Okay, then select the event's name. And here in the guests list, I am going to map this label first, this email label in which we got the separate comma separated values of the previously or already added invitees, and along with already added invitees, I am going to add one more invitee who is coming from Sendinblue, and we got the data of that person here in this first step. Okay, so first of all, come down here on this step, click on guests, and I'm going to map this Sendinblue invitee first. Okay, so I have mapped the email. Now map the previously added invitees again. So because when you add invitees, it will take new invitees altogether. Okay, and it will remove previous invitees. So for that you have to map the previous invitees again one more time from this data transformer step. Map this email label like this. Okay, now we are done. Now when you click on save and send test request, these email IDs will be added here in this Google Calendar event as the invitees. Okay, let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request. So guys, here you can see it is actually showing us an error, and which is invalid and attendee email. Okay, so let me see what we have done wrong here. Okay, so guys, when you enter emails here, you have to separate the emails with a comma. So you can see I have this string here which is separated by commas, but we do not enter a comma here. So you have to enter a comma here also like this. Okay, right. Now let me click on save and send test request again. And now you can see this is the response that we have received. Now let me check in my Google Calendar if we got a new person added. Okay, let me open this again. And here you can see Parker Devin is also added here. So these are the previous guests, which was 4 before, and a new contact is also added as the guest here. Okay, which we got from Sendinblue. Okay, whose data we have mapped here in our workflow like this. Okay, so our connection with Google Calendar is working fine. And guys, guys, you have to set up this automation only once. So we are done setting up this automation. Now after setting up this automation, you don't have to even look at this workflow. After that, as and when you add a new contact in Sendinblue, the same contact will be added as a guest in an event. Let me show you how. So I have opened my Sendinblue application again, and let me add a new contact here again. So let's say this time this is the contact, and his last name is Karas, first name is Michael. Okay, and I want to add this person in this new contact submission list. Okay, and I'm saving this person here. Okay, so a new contact got added in a list in Sendinblue. Now let me show you directly in Google Calendar if we got this person as a guest in an event or not. So I'm opening the Google Calendar. Okay, let me open the meeting again, and here you can see Michael Karas is here, and we have 6 guests now. This is how it is going to work in real time, guys. And guys, the good part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description, so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.